Hi, my name is Morrie Richfield, and I am the author of Mr. Breeze and Revelation. Today, as part of my virtual book tour, I'm here to answer questions for the writer's life. These are questions that you sent in, and I'm going to do my best, once again, to give you the best answers I possibly can. Well, question one, thanks for being my video guest. Okay, well, I'm glad to be here. Before we begin, can you tell us a little about your books, Mr. Breeze and Revelation? Well, Mr. Breeze, which was published back in 2011, basically goes by the notion that what would happen if our Maker came back to Earth. And our Maker wasn't exactly what we thought. It basically told us that pretty much everything that we believed in about religion and history and the origins of mankind were really all lies. And we were about to find out the truth. And also, we were about to find out that our Maker wasn't real pleased with us. Well, our Maker sort of left us with I guess you could say, a dire warning at the end of Mr. Breeze. And 2 years later, Revelation takes place, and we haven't really done a whole lot. And one man, his name is Michael Ryan, he was also in Mr. Breeze, has taken it upon himself to try to save all of us. And this is a revelation not only for Michael Ryan, but it should be a revelation for all mankind. Okay, let's see. You self-published both books. Can you take us through the process? Well, basically, if you're an unknown writer like I am, you don't have a whole lot of options. Since most publishers aren't interested, literary agents basically don't even read what you send them, and they send you back these pretty much little cards to say, thank you, but we're not interested. Well, I didn't have time for that, and I was trying to get a message out. I had a purpose. My purpose was to change the world, or at least to do my best to do so. So I decided that the best route, or the only route for me, was to self-publish. Basically, you send in your stuff, you get some edits, you do some things, you make some mistakes, you clean, you fix, you come up with a cover, you tell them what you want, they come up with it, no, yes, and then after a few months, there you go, it is done. What do you like most about self-publishing? Pretty much what I like about it is that there's not some editor there changing what I wrote and making my story their story. I like the words that I put in there. I want the story to stay as it is. And I have a purpose for all this and a meaning, and I want to make sure that it gets across. Okay, I hear there may be movies in the works. Can you tell us about that? Well, I can't tell you everything. But I can tell you this much. Right now, the movie treatment for Mr. Breeze is in the hands of probably a great deal of people in Hollywood, and some of them very prominent. You've heard their names mentioned on gossip and everywhere else in magazines. And from what I understand, there's some serious interest in the film version of Mr. Breeze, and hopefully there will also be a sequel for Revelation. But I'm looking forward to seeing it on the big screen, and I think it would make an amazing film. And a lot of other people do too, including a lot of people in Hollywood. Okay, you are represented by a huge firm in Hollywood. Can you tell us what they have done for you as far as publicizing your book? They have done basically everything humanly possible. My name has been in the Hollywood Reporter in the same paragraph as people like Russell Crowe and Daniel Craig. I have been on interviewed by major radio stations, satellite radio. I have done a great deal, and now my movie treatment is in the hands of Hollywood studios and film producers. So I think they've done a pretty good job of helping me out. So this is a fun question. Since your book is based around making the world a better place, what do you feel we can all do to make that happen? Ooh, now that's a loaded question. You see, I wrote Mr. Breeze, and I wrote Revelation with really only one thought in mind: to start to change this world for the better. I'm not a leader of a country, and I'm not a supreme being, and I only have one ability, one power, and that is to tell stories and to write books. And I decided that if I could write a book that would make people think about, let's see, what kind of person am I? Can I be a better person? Can I be more tolerant? Can I be more understanding? And instead of finding ways to make us different, why don't we try finding ways that make us the same? I think that this world, I can't imagine anyone wakes up every day and what they see out there is happy with it. We all want things to change. But in my mind, it must start with one heart and one mind at a time. And I hope that you will help me, and I hope that you will buy the books, and I hope that you will do what I want to do, and what I think all of us want to do is make this world a better place. Okay, well, thanks for the interview, Morrie. Can you tell us what are your future plans? Well, actually I'm working on some children's books that will teach kids things like bullying and things like that, but it's done in a classic fairy tale. I'm hoping soon the film version of Mr. Breeze will be done, and I'm working on my next novel that has nothing to do with any supreme beings, but I think it also might change the way people see a lot of different things. So hopefully everyone will like that as much as they've liked these other books. Again, thank you for having me, and to all of you, be good to each other.